amazing show, comedy. It's like sketch and all that great stuff on Nickelodeon. I'm super excited, so I'm gonna ask him about how it's like being on this show, how's it like meeting amazing actors and actresses and like artists and all that great stuff. So I'm super excited. Let's get into the video.
I'm gonna shoot.
Hello everyone, welcome to Marsaille Iheartradio show. I'm your girl Marsaille Wells, and today I'm with Nathan Janak. Hey Nathan!
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's been really fun. I started school this week. What about you?
Same. I have to start actually next week, I believe. I'm kind of scared, but I'm excited. I'm going to 9th grade, so that's just crazy to me.
Oh my gosh, wow. I'm actually in 10th grade now. So I was a freshman last year, but wow. Oh my gosh, freshman year is crazy.
Yes, oh my gosh. Now let's get into it. You're on the amazing show called All That, which is a comedy series, a sketch series, which is amazing. It's been on Nickelodeon for a long time. It's actually a reboot of the show. How is it like being on All That?
Oh, being on All That is such like an honor, like to even be on such like a show that had such a big impact back in the 90s, you know, where Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell were on it, and so many others, and Amanda Bynes and people like that, like to carry on that legacy for a whole new audience and generation. That's like so crazy, and it's such an honor being on the show.
Yes, it's amazing. I mean, it's been on since 1994. Can you believe that? Like, all those years, all those decades. That's crazy. Now, you do a lot of amazing sketches. I love the Ariana Grande one. You were giving me life, okay? Now, which is your favorite sketch that you have done before?
Oh, my favorite sketch? Oh, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I would have to say definitely the canceled sketches. Those are really fun. Also, any Ariana Grande sketch I get to be in too, because the whole hair and makeup process is great. Like, just being Ariana, like, it's so much fun. I love it.
Yes, Ariana Grande would be proud because you embodied her. I saw that long ponytail. You did that, sir, okay? I love that. And I love the cancel sketches. I love those so much. Do you get to have any impact on what you get to, like, write? Like, do you ever write your own sketches yourself?
Well, we really don't get to write our own sketches. Like, we have a whole team of writers. That's what they do. They come up with sketches, and how I see it is kind of like collaborative, because they write out like the foundation, and then we, the actors, like get to make it our own. Like, find different elements, do fun things. Like, I love being on All That because it's such a sketch comedy show, and it's very loose and it's very free, and it allows you to really just be like true, and you can improvise stuff, add things, and eventually some of the writers would like add that in throughout the week or come up with a different idea or an approach for it. So I really see it as the performance and then the written. Like, we, the actors, we get to perform, and that affects the writing process too along the way. So it's a collaborative effort.
That's amazing. I love that word, collaborative effort. That's so great. And I can really see that y'all are all having fun and just being yourself and being crazy and wild and wacky. That is amazing. I love that. Now, how was it like first being on set, like getting the call and everyone was like, you got in for all that. How was it like just going on set for the very first time and seeing everybody?
Going on set for the very first time, that was crazy. Like, what we did before we even started like working on the first episode, they had us all meet one another, like the cast, and then we would meet the writers, and just seeing everybody, that was crazy. Like, it was just so like, oh my gosh, like, this is actually happening. Like, I'm not dreaming. Like, it was just so cool getting to meet everyone and meeting all the writers too, and a lot of like the key production people. It was just, it was amazing.
That's amazing. It's so great to see people's dreams come true. Like, your dream really came true. And it's awesome. I love watching you. You're one of my favorites on the show. It's amazing. I love the show. Now, now I know a lot of celebrities get to come on the show as well. Who's your favorite, like, celebrity that you got to meet?
Oh, my favorite celebrity, we have a lot of great celebrities come in, but my favorite is Ella May. We had Ella May on the show one time, and she did a sketch with us, and then she also performed. She was just so much fun to like do a sketch with, and she's an amazing singer. I love her songs so much, and she's so funny too. It was just amazing getting to work with her. She's like one of my favorite musical guests we've had. Love Ella Mai.
That is amazing. Now, I know you love Lana Del Rey. For future, like, you know, episodes, you hope that she comes on the show?
Oh my gosh, for sure. I'd love Lana to come. Like, that'd be even more of a dream to come true, that Lana would perform on the show. But also, I would really like Ariana Grande to perform too. I mean, like, she's a Nickelodeon kid. Like, you know, like, I kind of do play her in some sketches. Like, that'd be great. Like, getting to do a sketch with her, like, watching her perform, just anything. That would be, like, even better. Like, love it.
That would literally be everything. Imagine if they did, like, she came with, like, Jade, and they did Take a Hint from Victorious. Like, that would be everything.
Oh my gosh, period. That'd be everything. They already did it on, like, tour and stuff for the Sweetener, like, Thank You Next tour. Did you see that?
I did.
That would be so iconic if they came on the show.
And if they did Give It Up, like, give it up, you can't win. That was everything.
Period. Yeah.
Period. That was the show. That was everything. Now, since you're an amazing actor and a comedian, do you see yourself in the future doing more comedy, like doing your own, like, comedy, like, for yourself?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always loved comedy. I love comedy movies. Sketch comedy especially, like SNL. Like, that's what I've been wanting to do since I was a little kid. I still am a little kid, but I still love it. And even when I'm older, I would love to be in, like, kind of comedy teen movies, you know, like Mean Girls, like that type of stuff. Like, that seems like such a fun movie to be in. There's also a fun movie too called Booksmart, which is really great. I love that movie. Like, just being in a movie like that would be so cool. Like, I love those, like those comedy movies. Those are so great. So I would definitely want to do more of that in the future.
I could totally see you in, like, Mean Girls. They did, like, a Mean Girls, like, 3 or something. I could totally see that. Are you more of, like, a Regina George or, like, Lindsay Lohan? Which one are you more like?
I'd probably be Karen.
Yes.
the not so smart one.
I love that. I love her. She is literally iconic. She's iconic.
I love Karen.
That's amazing. Now, like you said, you would see yourself in more comedy movies. Do you also see yourself doing, like, the opposite, like more dramatic or mystery, or, you know what I mean?
Yes,
do you see yourself?
I think, yeah, that is definitely an avenue that I would want to go down. Because really, I just see comedy is like, and this is so many actors start with comedy. Like Tom Hanks, he did comedy for the longest time. He was even on SNL, and then he started to switch to more dramatic work. Dustin Hoffman is the same way. Like, great actors like that, and they switch to more drama. Like, I would love to, like, follow that. Really, I just think, like, diversify yourself as much as possible. Like, learn new things. Like, comedy is amazing, and I'll definitely love it, but I love to do also, like, other things as well. Because, you know.
I could totally see that. I totally understand what you're coming from. Like, just be able to, like, do comedy and drama and mystery and all that stuff. It's, like, it's great to just have like, all those things. That's amazing. Now, what is one celebrity that you really admire that, like, if they said, Nathan, we want to make a movie with you, but who do you want to, like, be a part of it? Who would that be? Like, who would that person be?
Oh my gosh. That's such a good question. If I had to, like, pick anyone to be in the same movie as me, oh, that's a great question. It would probably have to be definitely, if it was, like, a more drama movie, I definitely want to be in a movie with Natalie Portman. I love Natalie Portman so much.
Yes!
She's such a great actress, and I'm like, if I was in a drama movie with her, like, if she could play, like, my mom, that'd be amazing. Like, that would be so cool.
That would be iconic. That would literally be iconic.
I love Natalie Portman so much. She's, like, one of my favorite actresses. And, like, oh my gosh, I love her.
She's amazing. That would be absolutely, like, amazing. Someone needs to work on that right now. Someone needs to write the script for that right now. Now, how has all that changed your life?
That's such a good question. I mean, really, it's given me such, like, a big thing. Like, I don't really... Like, I see it as it's just, like, another thing. It's, like, a job. And that's the way I see it, and I'm having so much fun doing it. I'm so lucky to do what I love at such a young age too. And like, it's just been crazy. Like, I never would have thought I would do like press, you know, have interviews, you know. I never thought that would happen. Like, traveling different places. Like, I've already gone to New York twice for all that. Yeah, and it was crazy. Like, for work, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is like, it's mind blowing. Like, the way how I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd be doing it, you know, like actually doing it.
That's really beautiful. And people don't really know, like, when you get on the show, you also have to do the press and the makeup and the photo shoots and the magazines.
That's
and
true.
So much. It's like,
and all while balancing school too.
Yes, people need to understand school is hard, okay?
And
especially
school is
for
number
actors.
one priority. Like, that's like, that's for the entire kid acting industry, because you can't get your permit if you're failing. And you can't. You can't act if you're not passing in all your classes. And it's just been number one for my parents. Like, as soon as I got into acting, they've always said school is number one priority. Like, that is it.
Yes.
And that's always been it for me. So, yeah, it's just been like crazy, like balancing all of that and doing school. I mean,
oh my gosh.
But
oh my gosh, that's literally crazy. And I love that, like, you told people that school is number one. Like, my mom said to me, school number one too. Like, us acting and everything, it's just this world of entertainment is absolutely like crazy. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know.
Exactly.
Now, you've also been featured on other shows like Henry Danger, Raven's Home, and also Coop and Cammy. Which one was your favorite to, like, be in?
Oh, all of them are really great. But I would definitely, the one I remember the most is Henry Danger for sure. And we actually, when Henry Danger was still filming, we were also filming our first season. And it's the same set and studio that I was on when I was on that one episode of Henry Danger. And it was just so cool. Everyone was so nice. And actually, they recognized me from that one episode.
That's
they, like, recognized me. They're like, you look so
crazy.
familiar. And I'm like, yeah, I was in one episode.
Yes.
But yeah, it was just so much fun. Like, being on Henry Danger was amazing. And I'm like, I want to work at Nickelodeon. And that was like 2 years ago. Like, almost 2 years ago. So
that's just amazing to see how, like, the progress and things evolve over just, like, 1 year from now. You know what I mean? That is crazy. That is crazy. Now, my 2 and final questions. Number 1, what's something that no one knows about you? Like, no one in the world knows about you. And number 2, why should people follow your journey? Why should people follow you and see what you're doing?
Okay, so first question is, what do people not know about me? Is I spend a lot of time on Pinterest. I am absolutely obsessed with Pinterest. Like, it's literally amazing. And also, another thing is I play a lot of video games, like Roblox and stuff. Like, I'm really big on that. Like,
yes.
like it's like crazy how much I play it. But like, yeah. And lastly, I just think, like, to follow my journey, I just think that I just want to inspire people who also come from just being a normal kid and then having dreams and then following your dreams and aspiring to be an actor someday or be someone, to go through with that. And I want to inspire kids to do that as well.
That is amazing. I love that word, inspire kids. Thank you so much, Nathan, for joining me. Make sure to follow him on all his social medias and everything. He's an amazing actor and comedian. I love your work. Amazing. I've watched so many videos. Yes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Marsaille Wells' Iheartradio show. I'm your girl, and see you next time. Bye!
Subscribe to Marsaille's Iheartradio show for more info on your favorite influencers, celebrities, and what's happening now. And watch the Marsaille TV channel on BTV. Streaming now on Apple TV, Fire TV, Roku, and Android TV. To connect, DM at Marsaille Wells.